Hello everyone, my name is Clayton Hookey and I am currently a master's student pursuing my master's in school administration, and I'm currently in my last semester, so I'll be graduating here in May. Okay, in the Advanced Educational Measures class, I've decided to do my survey over views of parents about technology for Owasso Public Schools. And so the title of my survey is Parent Technology Survey. The purpose of the study is to obtain input from parents with regard to current use of technology in the home of Owasso Public School students. In addition, the survey seeks to determine parent views on the importance of technology use in the school setting. Okay, below here we've got a link to the survey that I completed using checkbox. Okay, and we will look at that now. Here we have the letter that I sent out to the parents, describing what the survey is going to be about, and it has all the information as far as what the risks are of taking the survey, important phone numbers to contact, and what is the purpose of the study. Okay, so if we go to page 2 here, we're going to see the actual survey. Okay, and this is what parents or respondents could see, and so I'm just going to quickly take you through it. At the top, you can see up here, we have the title of the survey, Parent Technology Survey. Here's the purpose. Okay, here it says you may skip any questions that you do not wish to answer. This is necessary so that parents don't feel like they have to answer every question. Okay, it's in their right to skip some. Okay, beginning of the survey starts out with some demographic information, asking them to tell what the grade level of their child is. Okay, and then we start getting into the heart of the survey. Does your child have daily access to the internet? Okay, we're trying to see what their access to technology is at home. Okay, please indicate which of the following you own or have access to at your home: desktop, computer, laptop, smartphone, internet, e-reader, or other, and they can write in what the other may be. Okay, then I have them list the number of each one of these different pieces of technology that they have at their house, and they can type the number there. Okay, after that, we try to find out what the reason that their child uses or accesses the internet at home. Social media, games, news, schoolwork, movies, TV shows, and again, other. Okay, indicate which of the following school resources that you use regularly to monitor school activities. This is for the parents, and these are some different options parents have to monitor school activities: Parent Portal, the school website, teacher websites, RAM Alert, School Connect, and again, other, if there's another piece of technology they may use. Okay, how often do you visit teacher websites? And then how often do you check grades on Parent Portal? So again, we're trying to find about student access to internet at home, and access to technology at home, and then also parent access and use of technology at home. Okay, the next part is a Likert scale, and we're trying to find out how parents feel with various questions about use of technology at school, and so again, a 5 here is strongly agree, a 3 not applicable, and a 1 is strongly disagree. Okay, 4 would be agree, and 2 would be disagree. So I'm going to take you through these questions real quick. I feel that my child's teachers adequately use technology in the classroom. I believe that teachers should be teaching new uses of technology to my child. The use of technology has helped me to develop my own career. I prefer that the school district adopt digital textbooks instead of physical textbooks. If teachers are required to put lesson plans online, then students should be responsible to get missed work if they are absent or suspended. Okay, and finally, my child is more engaged in learning when technology is used. Okay, so the purpose of these questions is trying to find out the views of parents, about technology used in the school setting. Okay, and then finally, I end the survey with a couple of open-ended questions. What technology would you like to see be used in the classroom? Please list as much as you can. And finally, any final comments or suggestions. Finally, I end the survey by giving them an opportunity to to know how much I appreciate their input and about how valuable their input is into our ongoing effort at Owasso Public Schools. Now I'm going to talk about how I was able to get any respondents to the Parent Technology Survey. I first spoke with administration about the potential of conducting the survey on laptops at our enrollment nights for juniors and seniors, since this would be there would be a lot of parents coming that night to help their student or their son or daughter to enroll. They didn't think this was a good idea because they felt like we'd have too many things going on. The parents already have too many other things that they had to do that night. So they suggested that I send an email out to all of the to everyone on the Owasso Public Schools listserv that is both that is already a parent of an Owasso student. So that's what I ended up doing, and then after that I actually contacted a representative for Owassoisms, a website in Owasso, to post a survey online. Okay, as of the making of this presentation, 105 different parents have completed the survey, and close to 100 others had partially completed the survey. The number of respondents is still growing as the survey is still open to the public. And one other thing I want to mention is, and I'll talk about this in the conclusions, is that the majority of my respondents are also teachers. Next, we're going to look at the results. And so the first thing I want to look at here are the demographics of the respondents to the Parent Technology Survey. You can see here that the majority of the respondents had a son or daughter in high school. Okay, the next closest would be the mid-high. So combined, 67% of our respondents had a child between the grades of 9th and 12th. The rest were somewhere between elementary and 8th grade. Okay, on this page, we're going to look at the results of the access to technology at home. And so here, the most important, 96% of our respondents reported that their child has daily access to the internet. Okay, going further here, I wanted to find out access to things like desktop computer, e-reader, laptop computers, and smartphone. And as you can see, again, the lowest number we have is e-reader, and that was at 73%. Okay, then I wanted to find out what were the reasons that their child was accessing the internet at home. Okay, 91% said schoolwork, 83% games. Over here, 82% social media, movies and TV shows 49%, and the news 38%. Okay, now if we look down here, how often do the parents visit the teacher websites? And 33% said once a month, and 31% said never. Okay, and I found this interesting because looking at my inferential statistical analysis at the beginning, I was wanting to determine if there was a correlation between access to internet, 96%, and checking the teacher websites for parents. And what I found out is there is no correlation. As you can see, 96% have access to the internet, but 31% never check the teacher's websites. And since this is a parent technology survey, I'm not sure if that's consistent with students as well, but at least with parents, access to the internet does not equate to looking at their son or daughter's grades through or their grades or the teacher's websites. Look at how often are grades checked on Parent Portal, and this one is all over. We've got anywhere from a few times a day to once every month. And so a few times a day, 24%, daily 9%, never 12%, once a month, once a week, and once every other week here. So it's all over. So whether it's checking teacher websites or Parent Portal for looking at grades, there is no direct correlation with access to internet. Okay, next we're going to look at, this is the final part of the results, parents' attitudes toward use of technology and general comments 53% of respondents agree that their child's teacher adequately uses technology in the classroom. 50.5% of respondents strongly agree that teachers should be teaching new uses of technology to their child. 45.5% of respondents strongly agree that technology has helped to develop their own career. 40% of respondents strongly agree that Owasso Public Schools should adopt digital textbooks over physical textbooks. 52% of respondents strongly agree that students should be responsible for getting missed work from teachers' websites. And 47% of respondents agree that their child is more engaged when technology is used in the classroom. So to summarize all of these results, it was either typically agree or strongly agree. There's a very favorable opinion of technology, which I'm going to discuss further in my conclusions. Okay, finally, I want to talk to you about the conclusions I came to after going through this process of interviewing parents within Owasso Public Schools. First, what I found to be the most important finding of this study is that the majority of respondents have a very favorable view of technology. And even more specifically, based on a lot of the comments I got back and the more open-ended question at the end, final suggestions and what kind of technology they'd like to see in the classroom, a common finding was e-readers and digital textbooks were very popular, though there are also concerns about the few that don't have internet access at home, and how are they going to get access to these e-readers, though they were very popular based on my survey. Okay. Also, I think, having done this study, I said this towards the beginning, but there's no doubt that based on the respondents that I got, the majority of them were already teachers, that their views may not reflect, if this were to be a random study, may not be representative of the parents of Owasso Public Schools. And so that needs to be taken into consideration. Okay. And it's, I'm also a member of the Owasso Technology Committee at Owasso High School, and so this information is going to greatly help us to make decisions, and as far as bringing change to our current policies on technology, and if anything, it's a starting point for letting us provide the parental feedback. Because we've already gone to the teachers and gotten their opinions at Owasso High School with regards to technology. We've spoken to students, and now we have some information from parents. And as far as, was the information surprising that I found? In some ways, yes, a little bit. I was surprised to see such strong support for technology. I'm a big fan of technology. I think it's great for our students, great for our schools, but I figured there would have been a lot more resistance. And as far as what I could do to improve the survey for next time, there's probably, this is the first time I've gone all the way and done this survey process all the way through, from the IRB to conclusions that I've gained from the survey. And the one thing I would do is I would definitely like to get a more representative sample of whoever it is that I'm trying to get information from, and was probably one of the biggest problems